Good morning, everybody. Sean Malone, DJI Action 4. Saturday morning, chilly Saturday morning here in Phoenix, and I'm on my way to Jiu Jitsu. And I think today, what I want to talk about is disappointment. So I know I've kind of dropped it here and there in these vlogs, but my wife and I had been recently looking to purchase a home here in the Phoenix area, and we had one. We were under contract. We passed inspections. We had the appraisal came back. Value was there. Everything was there. We were literally 2 weeks from closing. We were supposed to close like a week and a half from now, and got a call from my realtor the other day, like yesterday, and he was like, "Hey, bad news. The seller. So the home we were buying, it was bank owned. The bank had foreclosed on the previous owners, um, and so made it kind of easy in that like we didn't have to worry about like people moving out. Like we could have moved in. Like once we closed, right? But apparently the bank didn't foreclose correctly. They didn't, I guess, do whatever they needed to do to make sure that like the title of the property was clear. So, needless to say, the deal died, and so in essence, we're back to square one, um, which kind of sucks because we had been hoping to get into the new home at the beginning of December, so that we could kind of have everything moved in for the most part and settled for the Christmas holiday, because we were having kids come in, and it would have been cool to have it in a bigger space and like celebrate, a new home as a family together during the holidays. But that's not in the cards right now, and the old me would have been like, dang, I would have been all kinds of upset and disheartened and sad and mad and whatever. But I found that like there's like a piece of my soul in this. I don't. Well, I know why, but it's because I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I believe that God's ways are designed to, like, He's there for us and not against us. And so no matter what happens, it's not. There's a lesson on the other end. There's a design on the other end. There's something better on the other end. And so my heart of hearts, I truly feel that. Part of me is like, dang, man, that sucks. I would have loved to have gotten all this squared away, moved in, closed, did all the good things, but I feel like God's got a bigger plan. And so with that, there's a level of trust. And I will say that in my life, I had struggled with like this dependency to like do things on my own, right? Like by my own two hands, I'll get it out the mud. I've always been that way. It's probably not a healthy trait to have had growing up, but I felt like it carried me through years. Bad childhood, like crazy early years. Just really wasn't doing the things. Wasn't really a good person, and like it turned my life around, right? And now there's like this dependency on something higher than I can even imagine to help me out, and know that I don't have to do everything on the strength of my own two hands, right? I'm still an instrument in my design and in my plans, but I know that there was this like a heavenly Father who was there to support me, guide me, discipline me as needed, but all with like a loving touch. So it's kind of how I've matured as I've gotten older, and it's really helped me along both just in my home life and my work life, but more important in situations like this where I run into issues where it's like you have your heart set on something and you got these high hopes, and then it doesn't materialize. Or like last vlog where I was going to teach class, and then no one showed up, right? It was kind of like, man, that sucks. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like I have a pretty blessed life. I have a good family, a good family unit, where our children are growing and flourishing, and my wife and I are doing better in terms of our unity, and a great like supportive vlogging community that I had no idea would materialize. And it's just there's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to take joy in, and in this situation, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the positive. I'm looking at the joy. Looking at the good things that I have, and not the things that I'm missing out on, the things that I lost. Right. Now it does suck to go back to square one, and I have to go back to all the tours, and just yeah, it's just a time-consuming thing. Hoping you find the right house. Hoping like if you do find the right house, the terms are agreeable, the house is gonna pass inspection, all the things, right? But I'm confident that in this there was something probably bigger and better on the other side, and that's really what I'm taking. That's what I'm taking solace in. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of jump on here as I head to the gym for my Saturday morning involuntary chiropractic visit. Just to kind of give everyone a little update and kind of share my thoughts on just disappointment and how I've been able to kind of grow from it and navigate around it and mature from it. For me, right? It looks different for everybody else. I'm not saying that my way is the way. I'm just saying for me, this is what's been instrumental in helping me kind of prioritize the important things and not let things get me too down. And you always will be upset. You always will have like a gut punch moment, but I don't linger on it. I don't dwell on it. I don't let it fester. I just keep moving because I know that on the other end of this, there's probably something that's beyond my wildest imagination. So, and with that, I hope you guys have a great day. Be blessed.